Y'all, I've owned this SetPower AJ30 for over a year, and on today's video, we're going to find out what I really think about it, what I like, and what I don't like. For those of y'all that watch my channel, you know that I like to go camping. I have a Sylvan Sport Go camper, and I try to go as often as possible, year round. I've always wanted one of these 12-volt refrigerator freezers, and when I found this SetPower AJ30 online, looked at some of the reviews, I knew I wanted to try it. I have owned this AJ30 for almost a year. I've used it in the wintertime, and I'm using it right now here in the summer. Today I'm going to tell you about the dimensions, what it will fit and not fit, and some of the things I like and don't like about it. But first, let's get started with the dimensions. This SetPower AJ30 is a 32-quart model, and that's just a perfect size for me. I've had 3 or 4 days worth of food inside there before. And at 38 pounds, it's not too heavy. The cooler does feature 2 different zones, as they call it. It's just really 2 compartments, a smaller one and a larger one. And that smaller one does stay a little bit warmer than the larger one. The larger one is about a 12.5 by 12.5 by 10.5 inch cube. And that smaller one is 10.5 inches long, about 5 inches wide, and also about 5 inches tall. The cooler has pretty good insulation. That 79 millimeters is a little over 3 inches with a good 1.5 inches on the top. Overall, the cooler is about 15 inches high, about 28 inches long, and about 14 inches wide. It's a perfect size to put in a back seat. The SetPower AJ30 is either a refrigerator or a freezer, but not both. The temperature settings couldn't be easier. It's either plus or minus. The cooler has everything you need. It does come with removable handles if you don't want them on. Simply just don't install them. It also comes with a DC cable that can hook up to your solar panel or your batteries. It also comes with an AC adapter to charge it up at home or for home use. As far as the cables, I got really lucky. I had kept this leather bag forever and found it fit all of them just perfectly. And that built-in LED light is one of the features I really like. Firstly, when you're using this cooler, just remember that the heat vents are located along the bottoms and the corners of one side. Just make sure not to cover it up. Hot air does blow out of those. The cooler itself, with its 2 different compartments, has a perfect amount of size for me. Here's a couple of shots from my last 2 camping trips. I've been using different size containers, figuring out which ones I like best. Obviously, the rectangle ones work the best. I was really surprised at how much stuff I could pack in there. If you want to put a 2-liter bottle or even bottles of wine in the cooler, you will have to remove the wire basket and utilize those recessed bits. Just to let you know, a standard carton of a dozen eggs will not fit in that top compartment. You'll just have to trim the box down and then you'll have 10. Y'all, overall, I really like this cooler and I have been using it all the time. The only problems that I have with the cooler are 2 very minor things. The first is that a regular size can of soda or beer will not fit standing up in that top compartment. You will have to lay it on its side. Not that big of a deal. And the last thing that I don't like is the handle. I think it probably could have been secured better. It can come off, but it's not difficult to snap back on. Y'all, I hope that you've enjoyed this video today. Overall, I really like this refrigerator freezer, and I'm using it a lot more than I thought that I ever would. I have provided a Amazon affiliate link down in my video description. Clicking on that link and purchasing anything on Amazon is a super easy way to help support my channel. Hey, if you've ever used this refrigerator, freezer, or any other SetPower product, or have a question, please leave a comment down below. Click that like button if you could, and we'll see you on the next one.